Antietam battlefield. This is the Bloody Lane, where over 5,000 soldiers fell. In the cornfields, where over 8,000 soldiers fell, both in under 3 hours. One of the deadliest losses in the entire Civil War happened right here. Wow.
Was covered, so you can, and if you look at pictures, you can tell. I mean, they did a really good job. And it wasn't just aesthetically, they found every component they could find to match the original components, down to the nails. They actually had the nails, because back in the day, in 1800s, there was blacksmiths. There wasn't manufactured nails by machines. They made each nail by hand. That's how these nails were made by blacksmiths. If you look at the nails down there, when we get down there, I want you to kind of run your hand across the planks and feel it, because when you look at the nails, they're different sizes, because not every nail is the same size.
This is a very famous bridge here in Antietam. It took 3 hours for the troops to get across this bridge because the other side kept shooting at them because they had higher ground. So there was bodies upon bodies floating in the river or creek. And this tree right here, this is called the witness tree. And this tree was here, this very same tree, obviously it was a little bit smaller, back in the 1860s. And it's called the witness tree because it saw the battle that took place right here. So here you can see what I was talking about, how the North was trying to come up and make their way across the bridge. And they had a lot more north here than they did the South. But the South, they just had all this elevation. So they kept shooting down and butchering the Union. This bridge was restored in the 1960s to look identical all the way down to the nails in the wood, to look exactly the same way as it was back in the Civil War. And here we see again that this tree, a witness to history. You can see how small it was back then. And look at it now. Obviously the leaves have fallen off because of autumn, but in the springtime, all the leaves are here. And then the bridge, fully restored. All of these nails, because they didn't have nails back then. So all the nails are actually a different shape, because they were all individually blacksmithed. Some of the nails actually even representing memorials for the soldiers that died here. You could just see how all these nails were individually blacksmithed, because they couldn't go to Lowe's or Home Depot back then. They had to forge each nail individually. This is the exact same wood that they used back in the Civil War. The stones are the exact same stones. So this bridge is in the identical state it was in, restored, back in the Civil War when this actually happened. It's incredible to be standing here. It's a feeling that I've never felt before. It feels so weird to know that such a beautiful location now in 2021 was once a complete nightmare of carnage not even 200 years ago. Think about bodies floating in the water completely soaked red in blood. Just bodies everywhere. Wow. It just feels like the calm after the storm.